Welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back. Sorry about the late video. Sorry about no live stream tonight, guys. I got a little bit busy at work and stuff, so unfortunately, I couldn't get on live tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow for our regular live stream. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Make sure you guys do your research out there, okay? So first off, Caspa pumping 9% right now. I hope that some of you guys took advantage of the dip yesterday and bought it up because it's up nicely today, 9.1%. XDC, good DCA opportunity, down 3%. XRP, down 1.5%. Bitcoin holding 29.4. Jasmy up almost 3%, still holding above 204. Terra up 13%. Told you guys yesterday on that one too. I said it's a good dip opportunity. Hopefully some of you guys took advantage because now it's up 13.5%. SHIB's up almost 10%. Alluvium's up 10%. Pretty good little rally for some projects. Anyways, guys, let's get into the news here. Just a little bit of news. Not going to keep it too long tonight, but we got just in. Visa announces way to pay gas fees on Ethereum with your credit card. I think Visa is kind of missing the mark here. It's not that we need another way to pay the gas fees for Ethereum. It's that the gas fees are way too damn high on Ethereum. So, a little bit of confusion there. Thanks for trying, though. Thanks for trying, Visa. Appreciate it. We got some more news here. Edward Farina says, boom, Ripple has been communicating with the Reserve Bank of New Zealand for building CBDCs utilizing the XRPL. XRPL is taking over globally, and mass adoption is coming. So we're going to read this letter from Ripple. Ripple, future of money, blah, blah, blah. Dear Sir or Madam, this is from Ripple to the New Zealand Central Bank, I believe. Ripple Labs Inc. Ripple welcomes the opportunity to comment on the future of money, central bank digital currencies, issues paper CBDC published by the Reserve Bank of New Zealand on September 30th, 2021. Ripple would like to thank the RBNZ, so it's Royal, that's the Bank of New Zealand, for the in-depth and comprehensive analysis that has been undertaken in the CBDC issues paper and in related RBNC Future of Money issues papers. The stewardship issues papers published on September 30th, 2021. The cash system redesign issues paper published on November 30th. Ripple has responded separately to stewardship issues papers on December 5th, 2021, and also intends to respond to the cash issues paper by the deadline of March 7th, 2022. Introduction. Ripple software products enabled financial institutions to send money globally on a real-time basis at a fraction of the cost of traditional services available to market participants using blockchain technology. Ripple allows financial institutions to process payments instantly, reliably, cost-effectively, and with end-to-end visibility anywhere in the world. So there you have it. That would be the sixth central bank that is building CBDCs live on the XRPL. So, super bullish news there for Ripple and the XRPL. He also tweets out on a separate tweet here, the World Economic Forum has released a document entitled Global Future Council of Cryptocurrencies, and only the following blockchains are mentioned: XRP, Algorand, Stellar XLM, Cardano ADA, Solana, and CeeLo. So, bullish for all of those projects as well. Big things popping, little things stopping, guys. We got Gemini now giving away 4,000 XRP every day until August 18th to continue their marketing towards XRP holders. They're calling it the XRP faucet. So, That's a bonus. I don't know if you use Gemini, but there you go. And then we touched this morning on this. As predicted, Gary punts the Bitcoin ETF decision down the road, so we knew that they had delayed that. We talked about it earlier this morning. And finally, the big story of the evening. Hope you guys are ready for this one. More super bullish news against the SEC. U.S. Senator Loomis, crypto lobbyist, urges court to dismiss SEC Coinbase lawsuit. The Crypto Council for Innovation, Blockchain Association, Chamber of Digital Commerce, and DeFi Education Fund all filed amicus briefs late today. U.S. Senator Cynthia Loomis and a number of crypto lobbying organizations and a group of professors called the federal court to dismiss a Securities and Exchange Commission's lawsuit against crypto exchange Coinbase on Friday. Filing amicus, a friend of the court, briefs the organizations and lawmakers alleged the SEC was trying to exceed its authority in bringing lawsuits alleging crypto trading platforms like Coinbase are simultaneously unregistered securities exchanges, brokers, and clearinghouses trading similarly. We already read that part. The SEC brought lawsuits against Coinbase, the following exchange fellow exchange Binance, and the latter's U.S. arm Binance US in June. The amicus briefs addressed the judge Catherine Fielas of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, echoes Coinbase's own arguments in its motion for judgment dismissing the case. In total, lobby organizations including Blockchain Association, Crypto Council for Innovation, Chamber of Digital Commerce, DeFi Education Fund, Chamber of Progress, Consumer Technology Association, venture firms like Andreessen Horowitz and Paradigm, and half a dozen academics filed a total of 6 briefs, not including the senators, so 7 total. Earlier this month, Coinbase argued in its motion for judgment that the transactions the SEC pointed to didn't meet the definition of investment contracts and therefore weren't violations of securities laws. The amicus briefs come a day after the SEC settled similar charges with Bittrex, another global exchange with U.S. arm. The U.S. arm is in bankruptcy proceedings. This is a no run-of-the-mill enforcement case. Through this case, the SEC seeks primary influence over economic, political, and legal questions under active consideration by Congress and multiple agencies. The brief filed on behalf of Loomis said, amicus submits this brief to highlight the important questions implicated here, which are promptly before Congress right now, and the fundamental separation of powers principles that weigh strongly in favor of deferring to Congress, rather than adopting the SEC's novel and expansive view of its own authority. Almost all of the briefs cited the recent Supreme Court case, West Virginia versus the Environmental Protection Agency, which held that the regulatory agency couldn't broadly exceed their mandate without congressional approval. The argument was recently rejected by other federal judges in the same court overseeing a different SEC case against a crypto platform. Judge Rakoff rejected a motion to dismiss by Terraform Labs, wrote that the crypto industry isn't yet of sufficient significance as to meet those Supreme Court precedents. Precedents. Sorry. It's also, and I'd like to add as a caveat there, a little side note, is that the Terraform Labs situation in that case is kind of like apples and oranges in my opinion. It's a totally different thing that's happening over there, but I digress. It's also unclear whether Congress will take any speedy action on broad crypto regulation, while the House Financial Services and Agriculture Committees recently advanced legislation that would address market structure and stablecoin issues. The Film House has yet to take the bill up. The House seems likely to advance the bills, but the bill's passage through an evenly divided Senate is uncertain. Loomis's brief did note that lawmakers, including herself and Senator Gillibrand, have introduced a number of bills in recent years that specifically lay out where the SEC's jurisdiction lies, and where its sister regulator, the CFTC, may take over. Each of these bills recognizes that the crypto industry does not fit entirely within existing securities laws and transcends the current statutory powers of the SEC. The multitude of interests that stake requires a holistic approach beyond the scope of a single agency, including approaches taken around the world. Congress is attuned to these important considerations, the brief said. SEC Chair Gensler, who has overseen the regulator since 2021, told CoinDesk late last year that in his view, many crypto tokens already meet the standards for security regulations. No, that's not what he said. He said all crypto meet security standards. Says that they're all securities. He didn't say some. He said all of them. Be correct here. It's here's a quote. It's about that common enterprise that the entrepreneurial efforts is the hallmark of investment contracts, which are securities. So I think that's where we are. Most of the tokens meet the traditional standards that our Supreme Court has laid out, and that we, the SEC, have a role to help protect investors and instill and enhance trust in these markets, he said. They don't just resemble securities, they are securities, according to Gary. He keeps quoting the court, but the court keeps swatting them down. Anybody find that weird? Anyway, guys, this is, incredibly bullish when you really kind of take this into consideration. Okay? A congressman has filed an amicus brief in the case. And I did a video on this like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Go back if you haven't seen it. Some of you might remember it, but I said that it was a very real possibility that this could happen, that a congressman or congresswoman, whatever, could step in and file an amicus brief. They had until the 11th to do it against the SEC, and they did, right? I said it was possible, and it happened. It's not the first time it's ever happened in history either. So, but think about the fact that a congressman has stepped in and filed an amicus brief against the SEC, and very, very specifically saying in the brief that Congress has not granted authority to the SEC over the digital asset space. I don't know how the judge doesn't throw this case out when a congressman, and one of the other reasons was that Congress currently has legislation that they're looking at to pass for regulation in the crypto space. So the two main topics here is that the SEC has not been given authority by Congress. They've made that clear to the judge. And that, the SEC shouldn't be trying to overreach and take control of this because Congress is literally in the middle of trying to regulate it. So the SEC at this point is basically interfering in Congress's ability to do that, right? So I cannot overstate the bullish sentiment of this happening today, you guys. And I hope that you guys feel the impact of that. So sorry if I'm talking a little softer today. Everybody's sleeping. But yeah, that's the news this evening, guys. Again, sorry about the live stream. Sorry I didn't get in for it. We will be back to our normal time tomorrow, about 7:30 Central. So hopefully you guys are here for that. And yeah, smash a like, smash the subscribe button, you guys. Definitely hit the like because, guys, I came to you. It's 10 after 12 here. And I'm still here trying to do a video for you guys. So smash that like, smash that subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys in a live stream tomorrow.